It's Wednesday, time for our weekly trip to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us live from Suamico this morning. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. Beautiful day to be out at the zoo, and I want to make sure I let you know it's Senior Citizen Day out at the zoo today.
I'll be there.
Seniors. Hey, there you go, Pete. And
what's the age of the seniors? I mean,
it's 62 and above. And what the zoo does on Senior Citizen Day is what we do is we have free admission, free coffee, juice, and cookies. So come on out, a beautiful morning, have a cup of coffee, take a walk around the zoo, and this is a fun exhibit. We haven't been in here since the spring, and we got all our waterfowl here in for roll call in the morning. We're throwing some food out to them right now, and you can see they're pretty hungry in the morning. And one of the things that the keepers do when they come in, of course, you know, they'll go ahead and feed in this particular area. This gives us a good head count on making sure everybody's where they need to be. You know, if in the spring and they're nesting, they're going to go around and check the nest box and everything. But you remember about a year or so ago, a little over a year ago, we had that ice damage to this aviary, and we just opened it up in the spring, so we actually renovated the whole aviary. That was about a $180,000 renovation. We completely stripped the whole aviary down. Really, the only thing that was left was the pond and the rock work. Like I said, we got a beautiful waterfall, and you can also take a look at you know, all the plantings. Now, the volunteers have been in here all summer, and that's one thing is we had to go back in and kind of re-landscape the aviary. That's one thing with aviaries that you see in zoos, too, is, you know, once you start them, they might look a little bit bare, but they continue to grow and evolve over the years. And unfortunately, we lost a lot of the landscape in here, and that's looking real nice now. But this exhibit is what we call an immersion exhibit in the zoo business, that you actually immersed into the habitat of the animal. And these particular waterfowl that you see are all from North America, and they have the ability here to go ahead and fly around inside this aviary. Now, we did open this up so that we had some wood rails here. We opened it up, so it really gives you a feeling, a real openness within the aviary. You can get close. Great place if you got a camera to come out and take pictures of these waterfowl. And of course, you know, depending on what time of year, you know, whether they're in their breeding plumage, adult plumage, different things on that end, that you're going to get a lot of different colors and everything. But as you kind of walk through the aviary, you get an opportunity, and then you come down here to the bald eagle. And this particular bald eagle is a bald eagle that was brought in. She's actually been here for about 10 years now, and she was brought in from Oregon, out in Oregon, at the Audubon Center out there, and she was actually rescued when she flew down near the Dalles area in the western part of Oregon. Whatever she was looking at, she was only about a year old, picking up from a food end, ended up biting her and actually took part of the muscle from her wing. And she can't fly. She appears that she can fly. She's full winged and everything, but she has lost the ability to fly. She is owned by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and we have a permit to go ahead and bring her in an educational display. But what's really interesting is now that we renovated this exhibit, you know, this gives us another opportunity, and the opportunity is here that we'd be able to take a look at future-wise, to be able to bring a male in. And maybe we'll have a eagle propagation program as well.
That'd be cool.
But
very cool.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to talk a little bit more about the eagle in the next segment, and we'll tell you about eagles and also a little bit more about her.
All right.
Sounds great.
We'll check back with you next hour. Thanks, Neil.
Sounds good.